After the thing when you write music and you end up writing a fair amount, is that either you sit on it and it becomes frustrating, or you release it. And then you've got the danger of being like Ryan Adams, who releases like 5 albums a year, and some of it's good, but some of it's frankly could have stayed away. Um, so let me, I could probably, if I really wanted to, I could probably release an album every 2 months or something. But would it be any good? Probably not. It would be average at best. I mean, there would be things on it that aren't great. Um, but anyway, so I ended up with a batch of something like 80 songs or something like that. And I was thinking, what am I going to do with all that? Because some stuff is really good, and I waiting for an album to be released takes a while, and I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to do some EPs for now and see where it takes me. Um, so I the first the first EP came out, and it's kind of um, um, I would. I guess it was kind of like a starting point of where it was gonna go after that. Um, so there's heavier stuff than on the previous album, and I think the reason behind that is at that point I got uh, that's when I started getting Logic Pro X, and the guitar sounds were just way cooler, and you could really do things with it. So it started sounding a lot better. So you could use like heavier guitars, and it worked. Um, so that's why you got something like the Scythe, Stake in My Heart, Cross and Burn. There's actually like stoner metal riffs on that, because I could do it at that point, so it worked. Um, and also the drums sort of started getting more powerful, and there was more punch behind it, and I think it worked. So it became, you know, like kind of there was like a shoegaze, stoner metal, um, thing behind it, and also the music sort of dictated what happened to the vocals, and the vocals started getting a bit more, I guess, tense, um, and it kind of sang a bit sort of lower, uh, and it sort of ended up sounding. So a lot of it is kind of um, like Interpol, which is funny because I don't particularly like Interpol, but um, it sort of ended up sounding like that a bit. Um, and then the second EP was basically sort of taking that a bit further, and the third one is I tried to do different things. Like the first song on it, Avenue, is almost 10 minutes long, and that was influenced by Swans. I went to see Swans, and I was absolutely blown away by the noise they can make. And obviously, when you play live, you can do that, but when you don't have a live band, how do you end up doing that? So I tried all by myself to be Swans. It kind of worked to an extent, but you do what you can. Um, you know, you're limited by the limitations that either are imposed on you or you're imposing on yourself. Um, and also, it started getting into the weird time signatures, and I think on this album, The Sunset Slow is the first time I used the American football tuning, FACG, yeah, that one. Um, and it changed the sound, and that was a new color, and a new color was going to allow me to do new things, and that was important. And the last EP there was sort of just taking this further again. Um, and there's orchestras on it and things like that, which was demanding. There's long songs as well, and the first song, uh, some people will disagree, but I think Jesu, which the Godflesh side project, uh, is shoegaze. People will disagree with that probably, but I think it really is, and I think they do something absolutely beautiful with it. And I try to do something a bit like that, which is really heavy shoegaze. Um, you know, it's not slow dive for sure. Anyway, there you go.